Good afternoon. I guess for some of you West Coasters, it's still morning. Lorenda Carr here for the Daily Vibe Check. See what Spirit wants us to know today for our greatest and highest good as we get ready to go into the weekend. It's Friday, October 23rd. Let's see what we want to know today, or what do we need to know? What kind of vibe do we need to be aware of, or anything that's coming our direction? What should we be aware of? Okay. All right. All right, so I pulled 3 cards here. So the first card that comes up is death. Seems to be a theme right now with this whole Mercury and Mars in retrograde thing. Lots of endings, lots of things ending and or that need to end, followed by the Lovers. So this to me says either there has been an ending or there should be an ending to either a partnership or some connection with someone else. And then you've got the 5 of Pentacles, which is feeling deprived. So I'm going to pull one more card just for clarification here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to pull an oracle card instead. 'Cause I kind of want to know where this is going. If this is something that's already happened, like if you've already ended this relationship, and you're feeling like maybe you're missing out on something, or you need to end the relationship because you're missing out on something. Does that make sense? Let's see what we have here. Friendship. Wow. So it sounds like we're talking about personal relationships here. So you could look at it a couple different ways. So the death card, again, is in order for new things to happen, you have to clear away old things. And like things that don't work well, you have to get rid of. Again, ongoing theme. And then the Lovers card can be literal, like actual lovers, a partner. It can also be a friendship. It can be a business relationship. I mean, it can be any kind of joining together that creates something that is with a shared energy. And then the 5 of Pentacles is all about feeling impoverished or feeling like there's something missing, and it's that feeling of despair. And so this friendship card tells me, we need to celebrate the friendships we have. We need to celebrate the things that do matter to us, that are valuable, that are serving us well, and the things that, because we do have a lot. I think most of us have more good in front of us than what we often acknowledge. Sometimes it's so easy to focus on the negative things that we often forget about the positive things. So while you might, be sad that you lost a friend, whether there was a falling out or you lost a relationship that meant something to you, you still have more in front of you that actually do serve you well. So I say let's celebrate the friendships that are in front of you that do serve you well, that those friends that actually do have your highest good in their interest, that they want what's good for you, they want what's best for you, and they want you to be happy. Because sometimes we have those people in our lives that we feel like are friends. You assume that they're friends, but hanging out, whatever, you assume that there's a good relationship there. Come to find out, it's really not. It's very surface, or it's there's ulterior motives there, and that's no fun for anybody, when that realization happens. And I think that it's important to not dwell on what we don't have, and realize that if you feel like there's something missing in a relationship or in a friendship, then it's important for you to, as to advocate for yourself and step up and say, hey, I really value our friendship. I really value our relationship, and this is what I need from you as a friend. And then step back, put the ball in their court, step back, see how they respond. And if they're not responding in a way that is healthy for you or that feels good for you, that it's just not going to serve your greatest and highest good long term, then it's time to let it go. and those are the hardest things too. I think those are the hard friendships, because you really think you're in it. And I've had a few of those. Where I thought people were my really good friends. Turns out I was either just a business relationship, or there was something that they needed from me that served them, but when it came to turning the tables, there was not much reciprocation, like, at all. And those friendships were hard to let go, but I'm glad that I did, because then they were no longer stressful for me. And I think this is what's happening here. You got to let those relationships go, that don't fulfill you. And it's not about being selfish. It's not about being, I think that's the best word, selfish. By saying, that friendship's no longer working. It's not about, well, I'm just not getting what I need out of it anymore. So it's not about that at all. It is about looking at the greater picture. We all have very limited time on our hands, and so you want to take the time to nurture and value the relationships that are right in front of you, that lift you up, and those friends that reciprocate. And at least, maybe they don't have time necessarily to be in your life every day all the time, but they at least make an effort to say, hey, I'm thinking about you, or hey, I got your texts, I can't talk to you right now, but just let you know that I got your text and we'll chat later. People that put the energy in and at least acknowledge your existence, and not just when it's convenient for them. So as I get older, I value my friendships in a very different way, and my relationships, and I really do try to celebrate the ones that work and that bring me joy. And I think what I find as I get older is that's what I want to do. I want to live in a state of joy and happiness and fulfillment. No, other people cannot fulfill my life. Other people cannot do that for me. I have to make those choices, just like you have to find ways to fulfill your life. And if toxic relationships, or relationships that are not genuine, those can weigh us down. And sometimes it's better just to let those go, so we don't feel that sense of deprivation, I guess. So I hope this was helpful. I feel like I rambled on for a long time. Oh gosh, almost 8 minutes. It's a long one today. So hey, don't forget, Sunday, like in just 2 days, we will be launching the new sign. We have our virtual sign launching party, and we're going to be doing free readings and message work, and we're going to be talking about all kinds of different things. And it's free to attend. If you would like more information, message me here. I'll send you the link to register. It is Sunday at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And we'll be on there for a while. So if you can't join us right at 6, it's not a big deal. There's free prizes. I'm so excited. I'm so excited about it. And we have lots of announcements coming up with that. And if you can't join us the second it starts, no big deal. Pop in when you can. You don't have to stay the entire time necessarily either. But hopefully we'll be, again, delivering lots of messages and doing lots of readings and sharing and having a good time. It'll be a fun party. Also, if you dress up, if you wear a costume, then you will be eligible for one of the prizes. So show up with some cute cat ears or something. I don't know. But make a point to dress up, because it is the week before Halloween, and all the spiritual stuff is kind of cool to do right around this time of year. So hit me here if you have any questions about the event, or even about the reading. Would love to chat about it. Give me your thoughts. Love to hear from you. Thanks.